Honda has 7 successful scooters in its current lineup, but it's not one to be complacent. After over half a dozen scooters, someone realized it still didn't have a fun alternative to the Suzuki Access 125, a trendy design like that of the Piaggio Vespa, or something with the sporty intent of the Aprilia SR150. There was a challenge, however. Only one scooter had to do it all. That scooter is the Honda Grazia. The 8th scooter in Honda's current lineup, the Grazia, is a 125cc scooter that's decidedly sportier and younger than the easily likable Activa 125. The Grazia is named so with respect to its premium aspirations. Contrary to what the name suggests, it isn't a female-centric scooter, although that's not to say it will keep them at bay either. Unlike the Activa 125, its overall design is funky and will definitely appeal to youngsters. That said, it's not radically new or different, but it won't really polarize or offend. So, is the Grazia as appealing and fashionable as it set out to be? It's a good-looking scooter, but unlike the Vespa, it's not quite timeless. That said, it's quite a sporty design, and it has a bit of European flair too. The Grazia is powered by a 125cc motor, same as in the Activa 125, and by producing 8.5 HP and 10.5 Newton meters of torque, it's competitive to say the least. It accelerates from 0 to 60 km per hour in 9.2 seconds, which is quick for a scooter. But what really matters is how it feels belting out that kind of performance. Like you would expect from a Honda, it's smooth, refined, and also reasonably quiet, even at high speeds. It retains its sweet, linear performance until about 75 km per hour, which, to most scooter enthusiasts, is exactly what the doctor ordered. If you're thinking the eager performance has a downside, no, it doesn't. Ridden gently, the Grazia returns a respectable 50.6 km to the litre in the urban chaos, and this increases to an impressive 57.6 km to the litre on the highway. Overall then, the Grazia is a good combination of a stress-free riding package with exciting performance to go with it. The Grazia is quite a zippy scooter, and thankfully, its performance doesn't come with a compromise on refinement. It's quick to accelerate from traffic lights and is absolutely fun to throw around in city traffic. While it lacks the sheer punch of the Aprilia SR150, it does take the Dio's inherent agility a step forward. There's more to the Grazia than just an impressive engine, however. It has also inherited a confidence-inspiring dynamic setup. The 12-inch front wheel, to begin with, makes it fun yet reasonably stable around corners, and the suspension absorbs enough to not cause you any worry. The telescopic fork doesn't dive to an unsettling degree, even under hard braking, and thanks to CBS, which is Honda's popular combi brake system, the Grazia refuses to do anything negatively dramatic. Ride quality is decent, and its handling is definitely more athletic than its rival, the Suzuki Access. So, while it's more fun to ride, the Grazia's suspension has an inherently firm feel, and it isn't as comfortable over bad surfaces. The riding position is quite similar to that of the Dios, although taller riders amongst you will be left wishing for a higher handlebar, which doesn't foul with your knees, especially when making low-speed U-turns. The seat is lifted straight off the Dio, and it positions taller riders right on the ridge that separates the rider's perch from the pillions, and that's not so nice. Thanks to the telescopic fork, the MRF Zapper FG tires, and a mildly reworked chassis over the Activa 125s, the Grazia is quite a hoot to throw around corners. While it's eager to be ridden hard, it's also quite stable, even at high speeds. This kind of handling can definitely handle a few more horsepower. A scooter that's stylish, quick and efficient is great, but the Grazia was never meant to be a simple Me Too scooter, right? Indeed, and Honda has aimed to distinguish the Grazia from its competitors by offering it with a host of appealing features, prominent among which is the LED headlight, a scooter segment first. The headlight has a strong beam and is definitely the best among any scooter on sale in India. It gets a compact glove box in the apron, which is big enough to accommodate a mobile phone and a wallet. This cubbyhole also has a slot for a 12-volt charging socket, although this is sold as an accessory for around 500 rupees. Also offered is a handy seat release button positioned next to the 4-in-1 key slot and a completely digital instrument cluster with a 3-step eco-speed indicator and a tachometer. The Grazia generously banks on its features, although it's not quite perfect. To begin with, you get a Dio-sourced seat that's not so comfortable for taller riders thanks to its design. The glove box is a good feature, but the lack of a soft liner inside means your phone takes quite a beating. The brake lock too is crude for any scooter, let alone a premium one. Lastly, Honda should have added a 125 badge to it because most people right now think it's merely a facelifted Dio. Should this be your next scooter? Yes, going by the impression it makes as an exciting 125cc package. To attempt and create the best of all worlds scooter is not an easy job, but the Grazia achieves what it set out to. Priced at 63,888 rupees ex-showroom Mumbai, the deluxe variant of the Grazia is the one to go for. Buy it if you want a scooter that's cool, contemporary, well-equipped and accommodating of every reasonable riding style. And of course, if you want all of that, with Honda's bulletproof reputation for its scooters.